Alright, I think we're good. It restarted. Okay. Alright. Hopefully you guys are still there. Okay. Yeah. I just let Wolf Link die. Wow, so. Perfect.
Nailed it.
Seriously. That is very fitting that it's Asuna giving me her stamp of approval. God, I am so sorry, Wolf Link. Good morning, speak of the devil. Um, let's see. Yeah, well, I just failed at something and Sal did the nailed it thing. And I was like, it's fitting that it would be you saying that you're just like, nailed it. Nailed it command. When he fucked up making a bridge, yeah. And I fucked up the word rear. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Is this what it's like to be in Canada? Is this really? Is that? It's kind of got me scared. Ooh. Oh, wow. Seared steak. You were dying of laughter this morning. What happened? Alright. We're making our way up there. Did I respawn? What? Oh. It's one of my... It's my... One sleep in day, bright and early. A worker is fixing my roof, hammering away, scaring the absolute shit out of me. It was me. That was me. I was I was the one hammering the roof. That was me. Or actually, no, I paid him to do it. I paid him to like. All right, what do we got? He rang the doorbell right after, just to let you know, I was on your roof and it's fixed now. I love, I love the way the information drops into the Sheikah slate. Yeah. I didn't know after being freaking scared awake. There we go. Crinosis. Build pillars of ice that are very stable. Use these pillars can be used as stepping stones or obstacles. Crinosis. Ice pillar. On an ice pillar to break it. Okay. It's for me this game. It's been a while, so it's so old it's new. I like, you know what I mean. Oh, without. Can I push you? No. shattered. Haha! Got it! Alright. What are we looking for? I was not trying to do that, but I will take it. I did not mean to do that. Oh. Oh, got it. Haha, there we go. There we go. I love the way they do that, the way they time that. When the little thing just like pops into your inventory. Oh yeah. I think I have to wait a couple actual hours to get the dog back. And sometimes the dog doesn't even pop out. Like sometimes he won't show up. Spirit orbs, shrines, yeah. Thank you, Santa. Sal, who is this guy, story-wise? So nice and sunny there, right? But first... King of Hyrule, Zelda's father! Oh, shit. Okay. Imagine an X on your map with the 4 shrines as the endpoints. Find the spot where those lines intersect. I will wait for you there. Fuck. Yeah, sure. I guess I... Sure. Thanks, dude. Asking me to look on a map? Just tell me in Spanish while you're at it. Jeez. Actually, I can fast travel. Well, I'm sure it's right here. But we're gonna fast travel there. Yep. Yep. All right. So actually, there might be 2 interviews today, maybe 2. So I was just talking to Cersei, and she might interview me on her channel at 8:30 p.m. which would be 5 for me. Wow. And I might interview Girokun X. So I might have like 4 streams today, guys. I posted Breath of the Wild meme for you in Discord. I hope you really enjoy it. Your resourcefulness in using YouTube. Shut up. Shut up. I did not use YouTube. How friggin' dare you? Wow. Wow. That is horrible. But Velma, again, thank you for joining the Discord, and thank you for the follow on Instagram also. Thank you. If you're still here, Sal, you're a horrible human being. How dare you? Anytime. Okay. Do I have one that says lies? No, I think I can just... You think it's taking me an hour with YouTube help? What kind of... I would have to be a total idiot to get lost looking up stuff on YouTube, Sal. I'd have to be totally stupid. Lurk? Okay. And was almost heart attack? It takes you long because there comes a point where you need to read the map to figure out... Oh, shut up. He said where the lines intersect. It has to be, like, right here. Okay. Did I almost give you a heart attack? Okay. So it should be... Okay. So... Here, right? Shrine. Shrine. Delete stamp. Shrine. Shrine. So it's like... Here... Where the all lines would intersect. Maybe. Oh, Temple of Time. He's got to be right there. He's got to be at the Temple of Time. I was close. I was close, Sal. Yes, it's right up there. It would make sense that her dad would want me to meet him at the Temple of Time. See, I didn't use YouTube for it. I just used my noodle. My brain. Fiona hates when I say that, by the way. My sister goes, I hate when you say that. You know, it's a Matrix reference. She's like, oh, bake your noodle on this or something like that. Ooh, this is... That looks like it's... Sal? Is this the statue from Skyward Sword? I hate that game, but that looks like a statue from Skyward Sword. It's so cringy. Well, no, it's a Matrix reference. The Matrix, I forget her name, the Oracle, I believe. She goes, because she tells Neo that he's going to knock over a thing. She goes, it's okay, don't worry about knocking it over. And he goes, what? And he turns around and he knocks it over. And she goes, here's something to bake your noodle on. Did you knock it over because I told you? Or... I forgot the quote. You'll have to look it up. We're gonna go stamina. Yeah, so I'm almost 99.9% convinced that this is Skyward Sword. Because I literally, I don't, that's my least favorite Zelda. I'm sorry, Asuna. You're confused. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to confuse you. How did you bruise your right rib? Did you bruise it because you actually bruised it or because I told you? I'm just kidding. Oh, what's really gonna bake your noodle later on is would you rather have broken it if I hadn't said anything? Thank you, Velma. Thank you. Thank you. Like, get up here quickly. I got you. All right. Thank you. I'm like trying. I'm like just completely butchering this movie quote. Like, can I? How do I climb up? Okay. All right. Okay, I'm assuming I can climb up this thing. Ancient screw. Oh, damn it. Don't you do it. When people are like, hey, what'd you do last night? I was like, clubbing. That kind of clubbing. I would do the badum, exclamation point badum, but like that's, yeah. I'm still here just busy grinding my Pokemon on my day off. I still gotta get that. I told Narc that I would get Pokemon to play with her, and I haven't gotten it. I honestly, with Pokemon, I left off after 150. Okay. Really? When did this become Assassin's Creed? Every time I see this game, I start playing again. Yeah, it's one of those games that it's just super enjoyable. Like, when I go back to clip moments here and I watch me play, I'm like, this is just it's like a super fun game as I'm about to die. Oh my god. Wait, is he... Oh, I'm like, is he seriously all the way up there?
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule. I was...
You can call me Bo for short.
...leader of Hyrule. A kingdom which no longer exists.
Ooh, did you catch that little
The great
note that they
calamity
played?
was merciless. It
That's from old
devastated
games.
everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So
Dad bought on point. But isn't he
best to
the
assume
boat?
temporary.
The king of the seas? He's the boat, right?
Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
I could swear up and down he's the king of the Red
To know
Seas or
the
whatever.
Land of Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now.
No, he was king of the lions. He looks just like the
Stories
boat.
of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it.
It's a
lies
fast.
dormant.
I wonder, what are you talking about? It's a fast food chain.
We decided to
What?
heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land.
Excuse me.
It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant
Not Rome,
ancestors.
which is who this guy is. Ah. Googled that the boat was Daphne's.
These relics, the
No,
divine
Hansen?
beasts, were
Hyrule.
giant machines piloted by warriors.
Interesting.
We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with
Must be an
ancient
ancestor. Yeah, they look
legends
exactly
painted
like.
throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must
Excuse me.
follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts.
Okay.
With the princess as their commander, we
Sorry,
dubbed
guys.
these
I'm just
pilots
looking up
the
something.
champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining.
I bet you guys didn't know this, but like Zelda trivia, Ganon's real like human name, Josh. It's Josh. Only something that evil could be named
We appeared
Josh.
from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts, turning against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight
Oh wow!
collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon.
Wow! Can you guys see this? Like, oh my God! I'm marking out here. Hold on for a sec. So Cersei just made a thing for her and I chatting, and she took.
You
I don't know if you guys can see that.
the fate of Hyrule rests with
Oh
you.
my God! My heart. That is incredible. Like, I don't. How do you do that?
My dear Zelda,
If she's here, if she's watching, that is incredible.
and the courageous knight who protected her right up to the
My ex's name is Josh, so I'm inclined to agree at least for the moment. Ah,
Link.
I bet he was even born in September.
You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate.
Well, be careful, Velma. Be careful of Sal then, because
You were taken to
he
the
goes by
shrine
the
of
name Josh.
resurrection.
Also, he goes by many
Here you
names.
now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule
That is-
Castle, she calls out for
I'm like freaking out. That it's so good what Cersei just
My
did.
daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own
I did say for a moment my mind can be
right to
changed.
ask
Ah,
this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon.
I love this little melody that they're playing right now.
Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule.
I still gotta play Hyrule Warriors, the
I believe
Age of
it would be
Calamity.
quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road.
When I get that old,
to Rico Village.
I'm not gonna have that much fucking hair, but when I get that old, I'll grow out a Santa beard like that.
More about the path that lies ahead.
No.
Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location
no.
of Kakariko village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Okay. Here's a paraglider just as I promised. Oh yeah. Okay. I love how Sal was like, hey, you could totally just use your paraglider to like jump down. And I'm like, no, I can't. I don't have it yet. Fly off the cliffs surrounding the area. Excuse me. Ooh, soldier's butt. What is that little... I was gonna say, what is that little noise thing I hear? Okay, can I please, like, get to my inventory? Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. I can just... Jesus. I'm sorry, guys. Drop. Okay. Anything else? No. And then I could just jump off. What happened to my hang glider? I thought... Karma for what? I didn't... I just got the... Wow.
Wow.
Nope. Oh, Final Fantasy VII. It's X. Wow. Well, Final Fantasy VII has to do with this, but okay. Let's try that again. All right. There we go. That's... Third time's a charm. Perfect. Wait, did I think, okay, I think I activated that tower. I didn't activate that one over there, the red guy. All right, here we go. Oh wait, are we still in the Great Plateau? I was thinking B because you're a bee. You're a bee. Sal.
Wow.
Mm. Really? Water, Tyrese. Thank you for that, host. Maybe I'll take some arms. Okay, let me. Water, are you there? Thanks for shouting out, Water. A rusty claymore. But yeah, there he is in all of his glory right there, Wolflink. You can have Wolflink as a companion, yeah. And this time my fat head's not in the way. With my nose hairs in HD. Alright. Alright. Excuse me. Can we find people to attack just so I can show you guys? Alright, let's take a look. Let's look at this big guy over here. What do you think of that? Oh. Give me that rake. Wait, is that a mop? Oh my god, this is crazy. Sal, I got you. I got a farming hoe. Sorry. I'm sorry. You just set up the joke and... Sorry. Wolflink can have up to 20 hearts if you ported him from Twilight Princess. How do you do that from the Switch? From the Wii U? Like, do you save it onto the amiibo itself? Don't panic. Sorry, who are you? Have we met? Well, doesn't matter who you are, really. I was just getting tired of talking to myself, so you've come by. You've come at a good time. I can't read. By the by, those strange things that popped out of the ground, did you see them? I'm not talking about the mushrooms there. I'm talking about those towers, Sal. They seem to have popped up all over the place. And that is not the only strange thing that's happened. These long deserted shrines started suddenly glowing. You know what that means, don't you? The end is nigh. Oh, please. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you, Wolflink. Thank you. Being carried a lot by a bot. I love my bot. Oh, hi, bot. Yeah. I should take a picture of all the amiibos that I've got, like Zelda-wise, and just kind of show them. I bet Wolflink is going to do more to Ganon than you. Well, technically, it's me. I'd be helping me out. Hylia, I offer you this trial. Alright. Okay, let's see. Oh, we go. Okay, so this has to be for gliding. Yes. Oh, skin of my teeth. That's funny. I didn't see Wolflink down here. So much YouTube was used for that. It's not.
Perfect.
Okay. It's like Sal sitting there. Oh. All right. It's weird. I keep feeling like I have to do something today. I don't remember what I have to do. I know I have a streamer interview, I think with Gil. I think, if he's still up for it. And then mail, I did everything. I got my sister the Switch. Turning into a tomato? What turned me into a tomato? If something makes me blush, yeah, I turn into a tomato. Nothing. Nothing. I didn't think I was, but... Was I blushing? Shut up. I mean, it might have been. I was like marking out to I was messaging Cersei and I just told her I really liked what she did with the thing. That's all. Oh god, I don't have Wolf Link here. Oh shit. Hold on, what do I hope I do this right. Sal, help me. What do I do if Wolf Link's not here? My host is badly damaged. Try your best. My best is my dog. Where my dog's at? God, I got older and whiter as I said that. Jeez Louise. Never say that again. Opal. That was a hard spank to his ass. With my hoe. Okay. You just have a Sephiroth call out Pikachu to help you out. Okay. I could do that. Opals are October birthstones. Really? I didn't know that. What are you little wings looking at? What are you guys doing? Excuse me. Yeah, birthstones I haven't really kept up with. That's literally me in real life too right now. And that literally is the one thing that could actually make me feel better is eating steak or like a hamburger or yeah. Hey, what are you get over here? No. What? Later, water. Why? Wait. Why did that not work? Okay. Oh my god. Yeah. It's red. It's supposed to be if you hit something that's like a red barrel.
Perfect.
Asian, what's up? Thanks for the raid last night. Didn't expect anything, man. Hey, I was like paying back, so thank you, man. And then let me give you a shout out. Thank you for those bits, though, man. Oh, Sal beat me to it. How was the rest of your stream? Because I saw you did like 4. I think you did like 4 shots for me, like for pasta night. I think you got like you were on a roll last night. I wish I could have stayed longer. I went to bed a little early, but yeah, no problemo. Always love paying it forward. All right, Sal. All right, bastard. No. What? Can I ignite you? Killed 3.5 bottles of tequila. Holy shit. That's a celebration. How's work been for you, man? Yep, I just used their dinner to kill them. By the way, did you know that you can lock onto enemies, right? Might be more helpful to... How do you... Okay, so is it like... No, it's got to be this... So... It's parry. Ah, there we go. Thank you. See, it's been for freaking ever. I always forget. Boom. All right. Cool. If you're not mistaken. Okay. No, I think I figured it out. Been busy. Not enough to have employees, so I'll try double time. Ooh, man. Knock on wood. I work in a mom and pop hotel. I've been lucky enough to get hours, but I feel you, man. 24-hour stream? Yeah. You came in the first hour. I still got 23 more to go. I'm just kidding. Wait, what's in there? Ooh, durability up. Let's remove that. Noise. Okay. Oh, and then while we're here, while we got more people, I just met somebody yesterday with in a raid. I don't know if she's still here, but definitely check her out. Nice person. It's I think it's better that we have more people here so I can give her a proper shout out. Can I? Raw meat. There we go. You know what's funny is Thomas, I always say that this game is like Nintendo's version of Red Dead. Your spear is made of paper. Yeah. The goat was like brutal. Interesting. Get up there. I've been lurking. Thank you. You are very sweet. You're welcome. It's like John Cena. Zelda is basically biggest game for Nintendo. Metroid Prime though. Metroid Prime. If we were to get a proper Metroid Prime on this system, I don't know, man. Hiding lots of different places. Don't be shy about poking your nose in suspicious places. I would do a 24-hour stream if only I could have 2 days off. Thank you, Asian. I only get 1 day off. And it's Wednesdays. That's it. Oh, he wants revenge. He wants revenge. Okay. This might be the last thing I do, and then I'm gonna take a shower, get my mail, do a couple things for my family. Hey, Asian, are you the same way? Like, on your 1 day off, do you get to do things? You have to do errands for the family too? Like, I have to get my mom her mail, and yeah, a couple other things like medicine and stuff for him. I'm always always busy, but I kind of like that. I like the fact that I get to be busy. I can't believe someone 100%ed this game over 900 Koroks, all shrines, all quests. It's crazy. You're crazy. I mean, I could do it. I could do it. I'm crazy, but not to that point. My days off I spend with my doggos, take out to the park, or go hiking. Nice, dude. I'm always trying to do streamer interviews on my Wednesdays off. That's like one thing I do for myself. Half day off usually. Yeah. Alright, so we are up here. Hey Velma, I forgot to ask. I love that song, by the way. Did you come in on the Swole raid?
Whoa! What is it?
Hey, thank you for gifting a sub to Velma. And then Velma, I do have to ask real quick, because when I do a streamer interview, and Asian, if you ever want to take part in that, because we're both very busy, but I do streamer interviews. So Velma, is your name from Scooby-Doo? You're the in real life Velma? I'm thinking that's where it comes from. Alright, we are good to go. So... Did my voice break? I did come in with Swole's raid, and you're right, Jinkies. Yeah. So that Zoinks command, sometimes my voice will break like I'm going through puberty, and that is the way for chat to call me out. Now it's just okay. I'm like, did my voice break? Who could I raid? I always raid Narkval. That's an easy one, but okay. I always raid this guy. He's a big YouTuber. I think he's great. I'm a huge fan of his. I don't know if you guys know who Final Fantasy Peasant is. I could rate him just to say I rated him, but he most likely will not acknowledge the raid, which I kind of hate. Or I could raid Wanted Wombat, though. Wanted Wombat is a super nice guy. I'll raid him. He doesn't need it. He's doing great right now, but he, you know, Wanted's a nice guy. I love him to death, so I will go ahead and raid him. But guys, I will see you later on today, hopefully with another streamer interview, or I'll be playing COD with family and friends. So if you guys ever want to pop in, chat with us in general chat, it is open for you guys. But I will see you guys later, and thank you for the gifted subs. I'm on Wanted Wombat too. Okay, alright guys, here we go.